just like in parenting, think about in leadership, it's all about walking the talk, right?
Yes.
So it's not about what people or what we're saying, but really about what we're doing. So your mom led by example. Just like parents, we know it's critical for our children that we want to set the right example, but somehow we seem to forget that when we get into the business setting. It's like we think we could do one thing and expect something else. So if we keep that same authenticity, integrity that we might that same standard we keep on the home front and bring it into the work front, we might see some different results.
Lee, I think you really hit the nail on the head right there. I don't understand why most of corporate America, and it doesn't have anything to do with airline business, it has to do with business in general, customer service. I mean, Southwest considers itself to be in the customer service business. We happen to provide airline transportation. And why do people think there has to be a set of rules for work that is different than your set of rules for home? It's crazy. And you hear companies all the time say that we treat our employees like family. Well, you know what? You don't. If you don't really treat your employees just like you would your son, your daughter, your cousin, your aunt, your uncle. And so that's what we started out to do. And it's not as easy 40 years later with 35,000 people, maybe soon to be, if we add AirTran, maybe to be another 8,000 added on. It's not as easy, but you know what? If your family, talk about walking the talk, what do families do? They acknowledge significant events in people's lives, be they good or bad. If one of their family members is celebrating, you celebrate with them. If one of your family members is hurting or grieving, you hurt or grieve with them. It's all about, you have to hold yourself accountable to those values first. You've got to do that first, inside out. But once you do it, then you can hold, as long as you've told people what the expectation is, and they've signed on to it, then you can hold them accountable as well.
One of the quotes I love that I always try to remind our leader clients about is that people will forget what you said, they'll even forget what you did, but they'll never forget how you made them feel.
Exactly.
And that's the whole thing about leading with love. And that's really ultimately kind of what it comes down to.
I totally agree.
Well done.